What's up? So let me know what you think of this trade Femi just sent me. He sent me Phillip Rivers, Desmond King, and he wants a second-round draft pick, all for Sam Darnold.
Hey.
The trade I sent him didn't even involve Sam Darnold. I'm not sure where Sam Darnold got involved into this.
Who's all in here? Alright, just you guys. I need to know before I just start saying stuff.
All right, Coach.
It's all good. Do I trade for Darnold? Is it worth it?
What's his development?
Probably star.
Star, then it's worth it. I thought.
I mean, I'd get rid of Rivers, so he'd be off my team. What is his development?
Oh, I completely missed my kit.
He's quick depth.
I mean, so the pro would be you get cheaper at quarterback, you have a long-term prospect. The con would be you're immediately out of playoff contention.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it's up to you.
I mean, I don't know if it would put me out of playoff contention. I mean, I've got a solid defense.
You'd have to play me and Red with the rookie quarterback and Mark.
Well, I have Mark tomorrow. After that, I'm done with him. Oh shit! I gotta deal with this. I'm gonna have to schedule
I'm
another
just saying,
fucking
like,
game.
it's one thing to draft a rookie quarterback and have him behind your starter and play him when you can. It's another thing to be all in committed. I hope you know this is going to be like a 2-hour game.
I was already in bed. He finally showed up.
Well, I mean, all he does is throw. He doesn't run. He calls timeouts.
He calls random.
He doesn't matter if he's down 100. Yeah, so I mean, this game will take forever. Like at least 2 hours.
Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurate.
You think he's going deep down the middle?
First down. On first down, it's
Yeah, it's hard with him. He only goes for chunk plays. But you never know when he's going to work in a draw.
He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Yeah, I had to play pick. He just... Oh, he did a... That was supposed to be a screen.
That was supposed to be a screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, he called it and then ran behind the running back and got sacked.
I need a drink. Now I just gotta determine if it's gonna be a stiff one. I'll be back in a moment.
Say I'm probably gonna go grab a beer here in a minute. I honestly didn't actually expect him to show up.
Well, that's the thing with him is he shows up late if he shows up at all. He takes forever to play, and he usually quits. The only reason I haven't kicked him from the league is strictly because he has a handicap, and I just don't know if it's his personality or...
He doesn't hurt anything.
No, but at the same time, like, he's quit 4 of the last 5 games he's played. Yeah, he's quit the last 3 against me, and then he quit against... I remember Dave or Jose or someone. And then the one he did quit was when he played you, and he tried to quit. You had to talk him out of it.
Yeah.
That was the only one of the last 5 he hasn't quit.
I'm gonna pause this real quick and run upstairs. He's gonna be mad.
He has a mic. You can talk to him. You can switch over to game chat.
Alright, I'm back. Did I miss
I don't
anything
feel
good?
like Cam should be able to trade with Dale. What do you think?
That's Fimmy.
I know, but Cam was telling him to message him, and I'm just like, I don't think that whole thing should start, especially if Cam. He'll walk away with Antonio Brown, DeCastro, and Gilbert for like a 3rd-round pick.
What happened? I had it paused and come back down. Something happened. I'm way in a different place.
See, now, I don't think he understands now. I don't want Darnold. I'm going to make a play for $2. Big play for $2.
So should I start out slow in this game? Or?
See, the only downside of trading with Finney is he literally has nobody to offer. And if you make a trade for one of the only 3 people he has, then it doesn't change the fact he has nothing.
I know. Well, I offered him Eric Reed, King, my current 3rd string cornerback, and a 2nd rounder for Jamal, which he has promptly declined.
Yeah, so he's not going to trade Jamal. He's already said that.
That's fine.
I sent him a 1st-round pick and 90 overall safety and something else, and he still went.
Short up 2 positions.
Like I said, he's trying to build his team without losing Leonard Williams or Jamal Adams, and the problem is he only has 2 people and even once. So I don't know how he thinks he's going to do it.
Later.
Tyreek Hill for a touchdown?
Yeah, I put him in the slot.
Tyreek Hill, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Problem is, I don't know. I don't think that the dude who took over the Bears is going to trade Trubisky.
And that makes the score 7-0.
We have a Bears user?
Mm-hmm. New guy. Guy who was with Saints.
Oh. Was he mad he lost the Saints?
Butker now to kick this one away.
No, he wanted to be the Cowboys, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Switzer to return it.
I can't keep up with him.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
I guess it doesn't help that I mute the chat because every time I'm in it, all I hear is something about the Patriots. So.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means
I
you're going
just
to lose
stop.
the field position battle as a general rule. What
Paying
they're looking
attention.
for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field. Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys with over 1,000 yards in 2006.
Same exact play twice in a row with no help.
That's all he does. That's the reason he gets blown out 100-something to nothing. I've explained it to him. I've sat down and talked to him. I've offered him help. I've offered him tips, tutorials, trainings, advice.
I think it's going to work.
Any way you can phrase it. That's why his game takes there, where he goes no huddle the whole game. He calls a bunch of random timeouts, and all he does is throw the ball. And if he runs it, he goes into no huddle, because he doesn't want to waste a second. He goes for it on 4th down all the time.
I'm
surprised he hasn't yet.
I'm all about wasting the clock. If I have it, you don't have it.
You are. He ain't.
See ya.
Let me guess. Hill for a TD.
Nah, I just split some tackles. Does he know there's a sprint button on here?
I don't know.
Because he's not sprinting.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine.
So what should I do? Should I send Conley or Hill? I'm going to send Hill again.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's going to loft this one deep left side. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Dang.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come
I'll
out
run a
firing,
screen,
even though
see if
that
he
one
sees
was
it and
incomplete.
reads it.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and
Oh,
try
he's
and press your
blitzing.
advantage.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes.
Oh,
They'll go
that
screen
actually
here
worked
to
for him.
Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
We'll just do this again, see if he recognizes the same
Well,
play.
that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long.
He's not going to recognize, is it? It's
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And going
He doesn't understand that there's absolutely no way to rebuild that team with what he has.
takes it all the way down to the 32.
At least not in one season.
Mahomes finding Hill for
Now,
a
if he
big
bombs the
play.
season, his first round picks becomes the number 1 overall pick. He trades back repeatedly and gets a bunch of picks the next 2 years, then trades those picks for players. In 2 to 3 years, he could be competitive. But that's going to be miserable in a franchise.
Man, he's just going to keep giving it to me.
yeah, but his problem is
Man coverage on
I
Hill.
offered him 2 solid possible starters
No, he didn't.
for
Shit.
and a pick for 1 player.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to lose the 2 star players he
I know.
has. That's what I
I
said.
know, but I was giving him 2 potential stars. So it's like,
He doesn't see it that way, though. He sees, I have 2, I don't want to lose them. And that's all he sees. So, as I said, he's not mature enough to build that team around.
he's going to switch.
Who are you guys talking about?
It'll be a
Benny.
pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
I forgot to change my playbook back.
A nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to
Keeps
exploit.
lining up one-on-one with Hill over there.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Oh,
And they
almost.
do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult.
Hey, the
Anyone
Packers
playing
got a field
linebacker
goal.
position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he hits
Rogers
the
went back
flat
on the
first,
field.
oftentimes
Or
you
he was
find
on
he's
his
gonna
way
take
onto the field when
overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we
started
saw
the
there.
game.
Nice pickup for a 1st down.
They'll try to run.
I got it on mute right
He's
now.
going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough.
Wow, I'm missing that. That was terrible. I can't even hit my kick.
Maybe the smartest guys in football
Like
Who are the 2 users in the East?
Keon is the Cowboys and Pat is the Eagles.
I didn't know where the
Pat's my
Cowboys
buddy.
were.
Well, actually, Keon and Pat I both know personally. They were actually both my invites.
I can't hit the little black box on my accuracy.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it,
Kind of
every
cost me an
facility
extra
we
point
visit,
there.
everyone talks about converting on
I'm
3rd
sure in
down,
the
how
end,
big that
that
is.
won't
In
be
this
that big of a
situation,
deal,
they had to
though.
punt it away twice. Furiously going over things on the side.
Should I say
Staff
that
is
out
wide
loud?
open.
We need to do.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that one.
And change our mind.
Oh,
And his throw is
Raglan.
incomplete.
Radio's like I'm up past my bedtime.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Third time they've looked in his direction.
He's probably been drinking all day. He's probably ready to go to sleep.
Not sure they're going to shy away
I
from
drank
it.
during the
They feel
game.
like they've got
We
something there, and they
took
want to
shots
capitalize on it.
every time the Chiefs scored a touchdown.
So a lot of opportunities.
Oh, there were probably plenty of shots to go around this time, though.
We killed the bottle. If they would have scored again, we would have been out. There was like maybe a couple drops left in the bottle.
Does Femi needs an invite? Let's see.
Antonio Brown, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down.
He's just Femi 1. Okay. Alright, I'll send him the invite. You can stay on the stream.
You talking to me?
that we're used to seeing from him.
I'm not
They face
doing
a 3rd and
anything.
10.
He said Dale, Badger, or Red, or Ravens.
On 3rd down,
Might as well.
McMahon Smith-Schuster is complete.
At least somebody from there might actually win a fucking
Across the 40
divisional. fucking playoff run.
Catch, good for 16 and a first.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3.
We're going to do the same play
Nice
again.
gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I think it all came together there. In breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Open man right
For some reason, I can't get in the way of it.
complete. And he gets this inside
He's
the
going to go again.
5-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that
All right,
he
back
wasn't
to
going
this
to get to his
broadcast.
primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was.
He just ran the same
I said that before. His games are terrible.
He ran the same play 3 times in a row.
In there to sack him.
I just couldn't get in the way of his pass.
Now the offense going to use the first
And then he
of their
called a
timeouts.
timeout with 3 seconds
So
left
if
in the
they
first
take it
quarter.
over, we step aside. So the sack and
I
now
don't
the
understand.
third and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger.
I get to play Dale this season. I'm happy.
Shouldn't be.
He needs to put some glue on his fingers.
Like I was telling Radio, 4 of the last 5 games he's played, he's quit. The only one he stayed in was against Radio, and he had to talk him into it and beg him to stay. But he quit against me 3 times, and he quit against what's his name before that.
Well, if he
So I don't
quits,
know how he's gonna fare against you.
if he quits, I'm not staying up to play the computer.
If
No,
he
you
quits,
get
I think
4
we
games.
actually have to talk about some sort of punishment. Because it is against the rules to quit, and we punish Cam all the time. And I understand that Dale might have some sort of mental thing, but at the same time, like,
Yeah, that's the only reason I never said anything. Because I don't know how much is his personality and how much is just he doesn't understand.
but regardless, I mean, if he does it again, I think we gotta do something, whether it be forced losses. I don't really think he cares.
But I feel like we also got to implement some type of trade rule for Jose and Dale. Because people are going to gut their teams if we don't stop them because there's no computer trades to gut instead.
Well, Mark just gutted Jose earlier.
Yeah, and I said something about it, but I wasn't on to see the trade or to review anything, and part of that's on Jose for not even asking somebody. But
Like, Mark
when I
told me the
looked
trade,
back
and I
and
was
looked-
like, okay, like,
yeah, when I saw the logs, I was like, we can't have this happening to those two.
Well, I didn't even know it until somebody said on the chat that Jose let Chubb go. I just don't understand.
Because in Jose's case, he's never going to see the field or develop him because he doesn't know how to do his depth. And he's just sitting behind Von Miller and Shane Ray and Barrett and everybody else.
what is Fred talking about?
That we said he could beat up on Red or beat out Red or beat up on whatever Dale. He's just a crybaby lately.
He's mad and choking with his teammates. Oh, that was stupid.
And this ball's tipped and intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker T.J. Watt. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't think he expected to pick that.
No, I didn't mean to throw it across.
I just think we're going to wake up tomorrow and it's going to be T.J. Watt, DeCastro, and Gilbert, Antonio Brown, and Le'Veon Bell all on the Falcons, and where like his team is going to have like a first and a second round pick.
Oh, he actually ran it. I went running right by the running back.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
What do you guys think?
Oh, come on, guys.
Yeah, I don't think they should be able to trade with him.
Are you kidding me? He just broke my whole team with Le'Veon Bell. That was ridiculous.
Oh my goodness.
Leave it to him to pick the Bills and literally say the only people on the trading block are the people nobody would want.
No, he's the Ravens, isn't he?
No, he picked the Bills and he just put up his list of trades. It's literally everybody you would just know.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's literally everybody you would be like, no, thank you.
I'm about to go check this out. Sorry, radio.
My feelings are
Shitty McCoy, a 30-year-old running back.
I
Calvin
don't want
Benjamin.
McCoy.
Charles Clay, 30-year-old tight end. Newhart, who's
not
technically retired. Isn't Newhart retired? I don't know even how he's on a roster.
Yeah, he did retire.
Trent Murphy is not worth picking up. Kyle Williams at 35 ain't worth picking up. Jerry Hughes at 30 is not worth picking up. Lorenzo Alexander at 35 not worth picking up. Like, everybody that he put up there is 30 or older, except for Poyer. He's, I think, 28 or 27.
Yeah.
So even that's not like you're getting much out of it.
Still can't believe he ran, what was that, 89 yards on me?
Well, shit, I wasted my time trading him Mike Williams then.
Like I said, there's only one trade, so. Besides, you got 2 picks out of it. And it's not like you need receiver.
Yeah.
Plus, didn't you turn around and use those picks for other trades?
No, I
Like
just
that
got
second. I thought you sent that second for something else.
Oh,
I did not. I tried to send it, but I actually just got another 2nd from Cam.
Yeah.
Kyle Williams is too slow for what I'm looking to do. You see, that team isn't much better.
What do you mean what just happened?
So after the incompletion on first, now
Huh?
2nd and 10.
I don't understand what he's talking about.
I think he's surprised that he scored.
Oh. My team missed all their tackles. That's what happened.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. He's going to look deep down the field.
But
It's caught at the 10.
he can't guard Hill, so
And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
it's alright.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big game.
What do you think, Colin? Poyer worth trading for? He doesn't look too bad.
If you hit enough crossers and underneath routes,
Looks like the only one worth trading for.
What did you say? I'm sorry, I was doing something.
I said Poyer. He might actually be worth trading for.
My only thing with Poyer is he's strictly a center fielder. Like, if you look at his hit power as a safety and his tackle, they're like really bad. And then you say, well, he's the only thing redeeming about him is that he is like 90 something zone, and actually his catch isn't even that good. I think his catch is only like 70s, like 1 or something. His speed's 87, so I mean, like, he's built to be only a center fielder, but he's not the best.
I mean, I could move him to
it's hard
free
to
safety,
say.
and I could move Ricardo Allen to strong safety.
Well, I mean, he's not, in my opinion, he's not fast enough for free safety at 87 speed. Only
Yeah,
because sometimes your free safety has to line up one-on-one on the receiver. I mean, if you want to make a play for him, go ahead. My thing is usually like safeties that have a little bit of a thump, and he doesn't have one at all. He's not a
Get
good
the strong
tackler.
safety at the very least.
Yeah, like your strong safety you usually want to be scary. Like, if I remember, him and Hyde both have like 40 or 50 hit power and like no tackle. And they're both like 87 speed. So I mean, like, that's the problem with their secondary. If anything gets behind them, they don't have a prayer, and they don't keep a lot in front of them because they whiff.
Now they head back onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go too.
I mean, if you get him for the right price, of course, why not? I don't remember his contract's like or anything.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
I just really don't remember what his contract's like or anything like that. So.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Do it again.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with
Look at that.
They'll try and run.
Come on, guys. 3 running plays in the exact same spot.
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
For some reason,
Oh my goodness.
his blocking is just amazing right now.
Well, Kansas City's defense is also average.
It's bad. I know exactly what he's doing. I can't get there. This is the 6th time in a row he's run this exact same run
Who
play.
the hell is this quarterback?
I don't know, but what is going on? That's all he's doing is running that run play.
Who the hell is number 2, Colin? Where's Roethlisberger?
He substitutes his quarterbacks a lot. He probably substituted him for Joshua Dobbs.
What? Come on, guys.
What?
He's literally doing the same thing all the way down the field, and I can't do anything about it.
I told you that's what he does. He gets you in a bind and he just abuses it till you stop it, and then he finds something else and runs it over and over and over till you stop it. It never stops.
This is ridiculous.
Welcome to the life of playing him. And then if you piss him off, he quits and it's all for naught.
I just don't understand how he can run the same exact play and march down the field. That's ridiculous. If I can get back there with passing you. Oh, come on. This is dumb. I'm gonna quit.
Did you just say another corner for Poyer when Poyer's a safety? Question mark?
What? I'm not even paying attention to that stuff. I usually don't. I bet he runs it to the right. Oh no.
Flush to his right.
I'm gonna throw that down.
Throw here is incomplete.
Rudolph, that's his quarterback.
Was the target, and it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter right time to change things. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that drive is going pretty darn well. 3 previous times converted on 3rd down, but on that one, the defense rose up and said enough of that.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
He's gonna run with Bell to the right.
Now it's Rudolph off the bootleg.
Let's take the ball now.
Anthony Hitchens. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5.
Oh, God save me.
He's trying to do the best around challenge.
What the fuck do you think?
Pizza bat.
Boom, and like that, I'm inside the 20. That didn't take much time.
66 yards.
That's a big time.
There you go.
Right there, partner. I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath, but
there you go. That's the radio I know and love.
He just ate up like 4 minutes on that clock. And one play, I'm down here. Oh, good blocking, guys. That's the long way. I don't know why you took so long to let him in the backfield. Could have done it quicker.
I know the scouting report
Oh, jeez.
he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Is somebody like rapping in your background or something?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I really don't know what her deal is. All of a sudden, she started acting a little different. She's either possessed or cheating.
Now Mahomes throwing up.
I'm voting for number 1.
Oh.
The ball goes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Really nice play
My
by
team
the guys
can't
on
jump
the
at all
defensive
when
side
a
of the
big
ball.
play.
For the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And this one is in.
Are you kidding me?
They're going for a receiver there.
Called that in the back of the end
Touchdown
zone.
in his
That was a
first
touchdown.
half. The second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is,
You guys
though.
lied.
I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust
Dude,
to you defensively.
you got a field goal
Like what they
block.
were
What's
trying
taking
get
so
done,
long to pick
even
the
though
play?
They weren't successful.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. And the kick by Butker is good.
Is it bedtime yet?
Extend their lead even further. So unable to
Any trade have to go
touchdown
through my
inside the
agent.
red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right?
It's been bedtime.
The general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss
It just
an extra
happened. I wasn't even
point,
looking at the
I think they
screen,
carry
and I
that
looked
with
up, and
them.
this guy's rolling around on
They
the
miss a
ground.
field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
On first down, Rudolph. He'll buy some time right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Whose digits are you trying to get?
I'm getting Yamcha's agent's digits.
Oh.
I don't know who his agent is. I assumed it was you.
Yeah, LOL. He's a funny guy.
I don't trust that number.
Call it.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
Oh, why are you throwing in the back of the end zone?
So
Come on,
they
dude.
took a shot on first down, but couldn't
I
connect.
didn't tell you to get rid of the ball
I'm gonna need
that
some
far.
help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head.
He
Not be able to
tries.
believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
My agent is Baker.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
You're such a Baker.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And
Let me see. Let's see what the fuck Finney countered with now.
25. An 11-yard pickup,
Gotta
and
get
it's
out there
enough for a
20
Chiefs
seconds
first
there.
down.
He thinks Jordan Poyer is worth Eric Reed, Desmond King, and a first-round draft pick.
He's out of his mind.
Oh, I wish I could counter offer with no. Oh, right, decline. Oh, he's smoking crack.
Imagine that.
Let's see what Red has that I want. Probably nothing, because the Patriots suck. Oh yeah, by the way, just judging from the way Aaron Rodgers looked on the field, he's probably out for this season.
What is going on, team?
Looked like a torn ACL to me.
Did he go back out again?
Well, he went
back.
down. No, Aaron Rodgers? No, he was down. I mean, I could be wrong. He was down, he got up, limped off, and then he collapsed on the side. And then he was in the tent for a little bit, and then he got carted out.
Yeah, they trotted it out, and when we were starting this game, they were talking about... Oh, stupid. They were talking about him coming back on the field.
Oh, I don't know.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away.
I can't hit the freaking... For some reason, I cannot hit the accuracy spot.
This just doesn't have a good team. It's not his fault.
Yeah, it is.
It only serves him right.
It's just a bad team.
Gonna roll out, and we're gonna chuck it up in the air. And I'm gonna come down with it, and then I'm gonna run it back.
Now he sent Jordan Poyer for Eric Reed and Desmond King.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
It's not benefiting me at all.
Ready for the start of the third.
Holy shit, Desmond King is actually a solid safety. What?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? How do they score here, especially a touchdown? It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do,
counter offer, and I'm going to send him to die.
Hopefully I can get out of here before Bush gets here.
Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get
bad
that
situation.
The teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
He's gonna do the same thing.
Then he's gonna get fed up with me.
On 2nd down, here's
He got that drives me nuts.
pressure too much here. He's going down.
Same play over and over and over.
On the blitz, he dumps him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Oh, this game is still going. Huh. I thought it would have been over by now.
Mine?
Yeah.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
He keeps sacking me. Some play, I can't stop
He
it.
goes down once more.
Starting to get man.
In there to drop him and back-to-back sacks.
Run any clock down.
4th and long. Here's Dustin Colquitt now.
Yeah, I said his names are brutal.
From inside his own end zone.
So I don't think Finney knows how to really do trades.
Oh, maybe Aaron Rodgers is back in. Nice, here we go.
Won it 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. With it is Brown.
Red just sent me a trade. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright guys, wish me luck.
As they take over. Time for the Steelers offense.
Tell us what it is, just because I'm curious what kind of trades he offers when he actually offers something.
Malcolm Brown, Marcus Cannon, and a first-round pick for Travis Benjamin and Jatavis Brown.
And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, right?
I might actually take it.
Stop them defensively, get the ball back.
The only person I value in the whole trade would be Benjamin for you, and you'd be giving up a lot.
That's going to happen. But the first part worked the perfection. Did
What was it
exactly
again?
what they wanted, and now their offense has
Travis Benjamin and Jatavis Brown. Jatavis Brown being my right outside linebacker.
Yeah, your best linebacker by far.
Yeah, but I don't know if you looked behind him. I've been getting a whole bunch of young linebackers. Look, I have Duke Riley from Cam's team. I can shift him over to right outside linebacker if need be, and they're about the same speed. And Travis Benjamin, who's 28 years old, but he is my second string wide receiver, which would leave me weak at wide receiver. But that first round pick is enticing.
Yeah, we have to understand with him, the first round pick's going to be like
later in the
20s.
That's why the Raiders turned down the Rams' first round pick for Khalil Mack. Because they basically said, you guys are basically going to make the playoffs, so we don't want your pick.
Quarterback now, just 1 of 6 since coming in, but that last one good enough to get him a first down. Now a play fake here on first down.
So my thing is, if you build his team up and take a pick later, you have to get through his team.
This is almost like playing Femi.
This is true.
And I don't know if you want to play him with any speedy linebackers.
Exactly like playing Femi.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
Doesn't know what he's doing, just randomly does stuff, and it seems to be working out for him.
Back to the air, Rudolph.
And Red's been trying
to run it in for a 2-point. This is ridiculous.
What is the cost on him? $1.14 mil, 82 overall. He's actually not terrible. He's just weak.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe build some clock, limit the possession.
Shit just got real.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh shit, I got Jordan Poyer.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
What was your offer?
I sent him Eric Reed, my backup free safety, and like a 5th round pick.
Wow, he came down a whole lot.
Yeah, well, I think once he, I'll take it. Again, I can increase Poyer's hit power by turning him into run support.
Oh, what is going on with Holmes?
What?
Everything.
Now, Calvin Benjamin's on the block too?
I'm letting Dale get in the game.
Are you?
Yeah. Can't stop any of
You
this
may not
stuff.
want to do that.
I'm not doing it on purpose. I just can't stop anything.
I don't think you want to be known as the guy who gave you Dale his first win yet.
He is going to find Hill here. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. This is Hunt.
My guys won't block.
Oh, he's moving Calvin Benjamin. I kind of want Calvin Benjamin.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like
Shit, I only have 52 players? Oh, I
I
totally only have 52 players.
Make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete.
Benjamin's fucking
He'll drop the pass, too.
3rd down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game.
He's got Hyde on the block too?
And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did.
I don't need Hyde though. I have what's his face?
To make a big play, that's gonna hurt.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And this is caught.
Oh, I see what he did. He took the free safety I put in there, and he used that to leverage Hyde, because he can just plug that free safety in, leverage Hyde for a trade.
Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Who else did he say is on the block? Murphy, Hyde, Hughes, McCoy, Benjamin. I don't know who Murphy is.
On 1st and 10.
He's like a van.
He's kind of weak for a defensive end.
Inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And passing yardage-wise,
I'm gonna regret it, but I'm gonna make an offer for Benjamin.
Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back,
if I get Benjamin, I could probably leverage Travis Benjamin for the trade.
If you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Now what?
This could work out.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball,
I could end up reshoring my offense.
and that's exactly what happened there.
Gives me another 30 seconds to burn off the clock.
Penalty really hurt. 1st and 5.
He actually made a trade with me and surprised.
What's that?
He actually made a trade with me and surprised.
Wait, he made a trade with you?
He talks all up and he bails.
What did he trade you?
White.
Really?
Man, it's 10 o'clock. We've been playing this game for like an hour.
No. You have enough cornerbacks.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
I can help it.
They'll go screen here to Hunt.
Do you still have Boye?
What just happened?
Yeah.
There on the screen.
Will you move him?
How about that shuffle pass?
I don't know. It'd be hard to
I
move
only
him.
ask because you have Jalen.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be Jalen. It was Jalen, Boye, and Peters, but now it's Jalen, Boye, and White.
Pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
Back now in Pittsburgh.
It is now the 4th quarter,
Chiefs will
finally.
lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
I think I've eaten up 80% of the 3rd quarter on this drive.
Ooh. All right, Finn. Ballsy move. I got to see that one. I had offered him 2 wide receivers for Benjamin. He removed one of the wide receivers and put LaShawn McCoy, or not LaShawn McCoy, TJ Yeldon in there. So I gave him Yeldon and Braxton Miller and a pick for Kelvin Benjamin, who now slides in as my 2nd wide receiver, which I can then probably leverage this trade. I'm going to counter offer Red.
It's like my blocking left the field at halftime. Kicked a lot of field goals in this game.
Yeah, I'll take 6'5", even if he is only 85 speed. He's 6'5".
Yeah, you have to make him score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter,
He's gonna win a jump ball.
Clearly against the wall.
And then Travis Benjamin, I could sacrifice because I have Keenan Cole.
Switzer in a return. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And Pittsburgh,
what are you doing, woman? That doesn't look like your paper. That doesn't look like your paper. What the fuck you mean you're not doing it?
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10.
Some days I don't even know. Never mind.
She sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't even try to jump.
They took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
We all knew where it was going.
Was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now it's Rudolph. He's going deep for Brown.
Somebody catch that. How many more hands does it have to hit?
Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
He gives it to Brown, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there at 22. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Rudolph on 1st down, sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Rudolph looking to throw. Flush to his right.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to be right back.
Nowhere to go downfield, but he's
So ready
able to
Did he take it?
Oh,
he accepted it. All right. I now own quite a bit of draft capital, which I know we all bitch and moan about sending Colin draft capital. I might be able to make a play for Boye.
He's going to score on me. It's 4 for 12 on passing. He's about to score again.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. From the red zone now, Rudolph. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's Rudolph. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Reggie Ragland with the
Picked up by
interception.
Reggie Ragland. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Javon Hargrave.
This is the dumbest game I've ever played.
Tackle spot for a loss of 5.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed
Yeah, that's how I always like it. Who knows?
Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I'm like inches. He's about to get a safety.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The free safety, Mike Mitchell, there to break that one up.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, you got a guy over 150 yards. Keep chucking it deep to him.
Sorry, I'm back.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
So, Colin.
What up?
What's up?
Using my leg.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God. He did get the safety on me. I can't do anything against him. I don't understand.
He's moving Gronk.
Because he costs $15 million.
I can afford that.
But is it worth it?
No. But then when I beat Red, I can say I did it with Gronk.
That was ridiculous.
I mean, isn't that the most fun part of it? Alright, so Colin, I own a crap ton of draft capital. I have a first, 3 second-round picks, a third, a fourth, 2 sixths, and a 7th in this year's draft.
Nice. So what are you going to give up for Gronk?
I'd rather have BA personally, but honestly, do I even need a cornerback? I mean, I get Brett back in a season. Do I need a cornerback? I really need a linebacker. Let me move Riley to the right outside. I'm editing Duke Riley. I'm literally just moving him to right outside linebacker because I traded him.
I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Oh, that works out
2nd and 10, Rudolph.
perfectly.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
Timmy's funny. He asked if Gronk comes with a brace and crutches.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
He's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
Alright, I'm going back to closing the fucking bedroom door, Jim.
I'll be all right.
Alright.
I just need some
I'm trying to end this game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw, Rudolph. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
Well, Brandon, all receivers are trying to make sure that the defender thinks they're going to the middle of the field when they're running the outcut. On that play, didn't get it done very well because that one was batted down.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
That's playing against anybody else.
Now as they get set to take over. But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now look at the score, where they got the football. They're looking pretty good.
Let's keep Cam thinks he can negotiate a trade.
Hey, he made a trade work with me, which was surprising. I was actually surprised at the quality of the trade he sent.
Yeah, but I thought you took less than you could have gotten.
No, well, I mean, I'm sure.
Surprising me for him, but
well, that's what I was gonna say with Cam. Like, he's either gonna send me that or he's probably not gonna go anymore. Holy shit! So I moved Landon Roberts to left outside linebacker and a 5-point overall jump.
nice.
I might keep it.
Alright, we have now reached the 2-minute warning in this hour and 15
Here's the
minutes.
next thing about some of you, like walk away in a second earlier for Boza, but then when I got back, he was already gone.
Well, again, it's not that it was like just Beasley. It's the fact that it was Beasley who is not super old. I got Allen, who's a 90 overall speed. It's free safety, which what I was running with before was an 82 speed safety. And the pick.
So a nice job to break the 1 one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's
Yeah, but what was it, like a fourth, I think?
It's Big Vince
What's that?
Williams who made the
It was a
tackle.
fourth rounder, right?
Able to stay
No,
down, so
second rounder.
keeps rolling, and this defense right now
In this
Okay.
in this year's
red
draft.
zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got
I'm almost
to stay
positive it's like
track
fourth when I looked
Been
at
in
the
this spot
thingies.
before. Now there's a little bit of desperation
Hang on.
creeping in, and all you're doing when you talk to your defensive
So I gotta pick up
teammates
people
is,
to fill my roster out.
second, third guy in, bring
Wow, they didn't even block him.
create a turnover, 'cause one more
Untouched.
this game's over.
So he loses 3
He was in the
yards
backfield
there.
before I
Now
handed
third
the ball
down.
off.
Now the
Nope,
Steelers
second round
use
pick,
up
42nd pick overall from Atlanta.
Did he just call a timeout when he should have called a timeout?
An important third down.
Really?
So,
That threw my whole game off.
what's the selling price for Ben Roethlisberger for Dale?
Probably,
Well, I
Since
mean, your
apparently
offers
he
are pretty
prefers-
fair.
probably a half-eaten pizza.
Probably.
A helmet and floaties. Oh, that was okay. I'm sorry. That was really bad. I'm going to hell.
Back to throw. Mahomes.
That was so wrong.
Tried set up the screen. It's complete.
Oh,
Maybe Rivers in a place of need or a pick.
that dude just ran across the field. and made a
The only
tackle.
reason I ask is because he doesn't even use
To go in the
Roethlisberger.
game. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot.
Me being his agent's more to keep Cam away from him than anything.
And I
Gotcha.
can't hit my kicks. This is driving me nuts. I can't hit the accuracy spot, and I've missed so many kicks.
I'm sending Dale a trade of Rivers, which
it has
actually
to
this
do.
will end up saving him like 10 mil in cap space because Roethlisberger is like 13 mil.
I think it has to
Like
do
4 or
with
5 mil.
streaming the games.
Leads to nothing on the scoreboard.
What do you think, Rivers in a third rounder or a fourth rounder?
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is
User
intercepted.
pick.
And that should do it. Picked off at about the 31.
What's up?
Probably third.
Third.
And a great return here gets us one all the way down.
Unless you have like multiple force or something.
Um,
From here, but we know
not
that
anymore.
sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right.
42
tries to make
seconds
something
left,
out of
boys.
nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. It gets intercepted.
Here's Hunt. And they take
Don't
it
call
down,
it.
losing
Don't do it.
yardage back
Let
at
the
the
clock roll.
27.
Oh,
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense.
call the timeout.
As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Just for that, I'm going to call a timeout at the end and kick a field goal. This has been such a pain in the ass in this game.
They'll run again with
For some reason, my offensive line just completely forgot how to block.
Stop before he could even get started. He lost 2 there.
I'm actually going to start Landon Roberts, which is absolutely crazy.
Why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch.
I was literally picking up Landon Roberts' depth as part of that trade with because I didn't want another defensive tackle. I have 4 right now. I didn't need a 5th. And he's been trying to move Malcolm Brown on everyone.
And now we'll get a timeout
Help with
here.
wide receiver.
They're able
God
to stop
damn it!
with
You
one
literally just traded me
to go
Kelvin
in this game.
Benjamin, bro.
See if I can hit this one. This is 45 yards out.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add.
Are you
accuracy
trying to
button.
take all of my picks?
Here late in the game. Spotted out the left
I don't think the
hash.
7th play counts as a pick.
And the kick is
There, I
good.
got that field goal
See,
back.
wonder how this one might be remembered.
You said you needed linebacker. I heard that would solve your issue for at least 5 seasons.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
Colin, give me a couple moments to think about it. I want to see how this trade with what's his face resolves if Dale takes it.
Sure.
Dale had like almost 200 yards rushing on me.
Damn. Well, that Steelers offensive line is like better than their overall show.
Well, 200 yards, like 150 or something like that, or maybe 60. But it was all the exact same play over and over and over and over.
I told you damn well wait for that game. You didn't listen.
Well, I couldn't do anything.
He took it. I now have Ben Roethlisberger.
No.
A 1 point overall increase over.
You guys are ridiculous. Alright, I'm getting off of here, guys. Going to Betty Bye.